The day Emma chose herself, Emma stood in front of the mirror that morning, staring at her own reflection. She looked the same face, same tired eyes, same quiet doubts hiding behind them. But something inside her was different. The letter was still on her desk. She hadn't put it away. She didn't want to. It felt like her grandmother was still there, watching, guiding her, reminding her to breathe. Emma whispered to herself, "Today, I'll try." For years, Emma had lived carefully. She avoided risks. She avoided disappointment. She avoided believing too much in herself. Playing safe felt easier than failing. But safe never felt happy. That day, Emma walked into her workplace with a strange mix of fear and courage. She had an idea she had kept hidden for a long time. But every time she thought about sharing it, a voice inside her said, "You're not good enough." Today, that voice was quieter. Her hands trembled as she spoke. Her words weren't perfect. Her confidence wasn't strong, but she spoke anyway, and something surprising happened. People listened. Not everyone agreed. Not everyone cared. But no one laughed. No one told her she didn't belong. But for the first time, Emma realized something powerful. Most of the limits in her life were created by her own fear. That night, Emma walked home slowly. The city lights felt warmer. The air felt lighter. Life hadn't changed, but she had taken a step forward. Days passed. Emma began doing small things differently. She said yes to opportunities she used to avoid. She said no to things that drained her soul. She stopped apologizing for taking up space. Some days were uncomfortable. Growth often is. There were moments when fear came rushing back, whispering old doubts into her ears. On those days, Emma opened the letter again. She read the same words, but each time they felt deeper. Courage is waking up and trying again. Emma began to understand that courage wasn't about being fearless. It was about moving forward despite the fear. One evening, Emma met an old friend for coffee. Someone who once shared the same dreams. Someone who had also given up. They talked about life, about missed chances, about regret, and for the first time, Emma said something she never thought she would. "I don't want to live like this anymore." Her friend looked surprised. Emma smiled softly and added, "I don't know exactly where I'm going, but I know I don't want to stay where I am." Saying those words out loud felt freeing. That night, Emma sat alone and thought deeply. She realized something important. Waiting for the perfect moment was just another way of hiding from change. So she made a decision. Not a big, dramatic decision, just an honest one. She decided to choose herself. She decided to stop waiting for approval. Stop waiting for confidence. Stop waiting for the right time. She understood that confidence comes after action, not before it. Weeks later, Emma faced her first real failure. Something she worked hard for didn't work out. The old Emma would have taken this as proof that she wasn't meant for more. But this time was different. She allowed herself to feel disappointed, but not defeated. She reminded herself, failure is not the opposite of success. It is part of it. She stood up again and again and again. One quiet evening, Emma visited her grandmother's old room. She sat on the same chair where they used to talk for hours. She spoke softly, as if her grandmother could hear her. "I'm scared," she admitted, "but I'm trying." And in that silence, Emma felt something warm. Not an answer, not a sign, just peace. Emma didn't become fearless. She didn't stop doubting herself completely, but she learned to move forward anyway, and that changed everything. Message for the listener. If you are watching this and waiting for the right moment, remember, the right moment is often the one you're afraid of. Choose yourself, even if your voice shakes, even if the path is unclear.